All right, I should have good connection. We should be live. So I sort of wanted to rant real quick on this video. Just getting fed up, getting annoyed with people in general. People who are paying attention to us all up in our business rather than paying attention to their own business, whatever business that might be. I just really wish people would get us off of their minds. For example, of what I'm talking about, you see that Nate Higgers is trending on Twitter. Understand, when people use the word Higgers, they're only talking about black Americans. That has been proven. That has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt by those people themselves. We hear even foreign black people from the Caribbean, from Africa. We've heard several of them refer to black Americans as Higgers. Okay? And I'm sort of trying to codify my words here. They're talking about black Americans. Okay? Now why? Why are people even thinking about us? And when you scroll down here, many of these people, they're not even black. Look at this guy. It's not even a black dude. Why do people feel so compelled to say anything about us at all? And I'm pointing this out because we don't feel compelled to say anything about you. We don't know what ethnic group you're from and don't care. I was looking at this channel the other day on YouTube, and it was a YouTube channel of an African immigrant who was currently living in the UK. He was an African immigrant, and I think he was a first generation because he had a UK accent. But I think his parents had came from Africa. And I'm telling you, this guy's whole channel, all he did was talk about black Americans. Every single video, he's talking about black American celebrities, black American rappers, R&B singers, black American this, black American that. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't you talk about your own people? And there are a lot of these jokers got channels like this. You see, I don't do that. I don't know any black Americans who do that, who sit up and talk about other ethnic groups. That's weird. To me, that's weird. Like, what are you obsessing over them for? But that's exactly what a lot of people do with us. They come over here and they will base entire websites, vlogs on black Americans. Why do y'all pay so much attention to us? I'm asking because we don't pay that kind of attention to you. Like I said, we don't. We're not sitting up talking about no ethnic group in the UK. No, we're not sitting around talking about no ethnic group nowhere in Africa and Nigeria. You're not all up in y'all business. Now, to make it even worse, this channel, and I'm upset because I couldn't find it. I wanted to find it so that I could show it on this stream. This guy is like super obsessed with us, and on one of his videos, he starts talking about our claim for reparations. Now, this is something I've been complaining about for a long time, where these people who are not even black Americans feel like some type of authority figure in discussing whether or not we deserve them. Again, mind your business. Mind your business. It has nothing to do with you. Black Americans, We're saying to our politicians, if you want our vote, this is what you're going to have to do. On this video, and I've heard this from several blacks who are not American. Not just blacks, I've heard this from several non-Americans, period. He said that we, black Americans, were threatening to do something if we don't get reparations. He tried to paraphrase black Americans, saying, hey, black Americans don't deserve reparations, and black Americans shouldn't be over there saying, oh, if you don't give us reparations, we're going to do something. Understand what my problem here is. All we do is say, hey, all you politicians and presidents, if you want our votes, this is what we want. Why is other people in our business? That has nothing to do with you. You as an ethnic group, I don't know what you're campaigning your government for, and guess what? I don't care. Why do you care about the stipulations we put before politicians in order to get our vote? Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you. And let me tell you something else. And I'm talking to everybody who got a problem. Let me tell you something else. If you were to tell us, like, hey, this group, this ethnic group in, let's say, Cambodia, this ethnic group in Cambodia, they're campaigning their government for reparations for something that their government did to them as a people over a duration of 200 years. You know what I and other black Americans would say? That's none of my business. So I don't have no thoughts on that. But if those people were done wrong, then I support them. Anytime you're talking about a government doing its citizens wrong, you're not going to find any decent person who's going to support the government wronging its citizens. So first of all, we're going to be like, look, that's none of our business. But if we do have any input on other people's business like that, we know how to show respect. We got enough basic human decency to say, hey, if they were done wrong, good luck to them. I wish them the best if they were done wrong by their government. Absolutely. But these devils, I'm calling them devils. These are demons. Many of them who never even met a black American are all around the world spewing venom about how we do not deserve reparations. Beat it. You want to know what we got a problem with? You want to know what we complain about? This is what I'm complaining about. Let me speak for myself. That is getting on my nerves. Shut up and mind your business. Okay? I don't care what you think I should or shouldn't be complaining about. I'm telling you what's getting on my nerves. Okay? I'm telling you what's getting on my nerves. You don't tell me. Mind y'all's business. And what these people do, they try to act like some type of authority figure, button their nose into our business, and then try to give lectures on why we black Americans should not receive reparations. At that point, you are far out of line. You're beyond disrespectful at that point. And my request, my plea to all of you, shut up, mind your business. We're not in your business like that. Stay out of our business. You don't tell us whether or not we have something to complain about. We simply make the complaints to our politicians, and you mind your business. Whatever complaints you have that pertains to your group, you voice those complaints to the politicians. And guess what? I don't want to know what you're complaining and don't care. You see, we want that same energy. See, what has happened, people are making it normal to be disrespectful to black Americans. That's all this is. If you're paying attention, mind your business. Now, our government here in the United States, we're telling our politicians, you want our vote, we want reparations. You should have gave us reparations a long time ago. So we're not moving off that base. Reparations, or you're not getting a vote. And that's all we're saying. That's not a threat. Notice how so many people around the world try to project us as being threatening, making threats, threatening violence. Just from us saying, hey, we want reparations. Oh, you want reparations? Why are you being angry? Why are you making threats? Who are you to make threats? Oh, you're threatening to do something if you don't get reparations? And this is what people who are not even black Americans have been saying all across the world. Shut up, you cringe, goofy idiots. Mind your business. Mind your goofy business. I've never heard nobody talking about or making threats. We don't get I'm just saying, you want our vote? This is what we want. Now, we as black Americans are owed reparations more so than any other group has been owed reparations in recorded history. Fact. And our government has been refusing. And a lot of these people across the seas, they're talking about, oh, white people will never give you reparations. Again, what does that have to do with you? Why are you telling me that? Mind your business. Also, you don't know what we're going to get. We fought for many things that we've gotten. Okay, we're accustomed to fighting for things and getting them. You're not, so shut up. So at the same time, we're talking about what we want if you're going to get our vote. We're tired of just giving our vote away. We're finally being smart, like other groups of people with our vote. And people are attacking us for doing the same thing that other groups are doing. Beat it. Beat it. But we're over here campaigning for reparations. And you mean to tell me at the same time that we're doing this, our government is giving $9,000 to each individual illegal immigrant? Stuff like this was done specifically to spite black Americans. If they can afford to give thousands of illegal immigrants $9,000 apiece, they can afford to give black Americans $9,000 apiece. They haven't even done that. This was beyond a slap in the face. This was a spit in the face. Don't tell me we don't have nothing to complain about. Again, mind your business. And if your government was doing what our government is doing to us, you'd have a problem with that too. If your government owed you as a people after having robbed you for hundreds of years, and they refuse and instead give money to illegals, you'd have a problem with that. So shut up. Ain't got nothing to do with. See, they're so eager. They're so desperate to project black Americans as racist. So anything we say they try to twist into racism, it ain't got nothing to do with racism. This is about business. Business.
I'm Tia Ewing at the Live Desk. We are learning much more about the migrant crisis here in Chicago. I spoke to Christina Passioni-Zayas, the city's first deputy chief of staff. She gave me insight on how the crisis is impacting the city and state financially.
We have more people coming in than we actually have transitioning out of shelters.
Already this week.
Also, our government brings over immigrants and will then put those immigrants in positions of authority over us. Yeah, we got a problem with that. And you would too if this was being done in your country. So shut up. Yeah, we got a problem with that. And that's rampant here in the United States. They love to elevate others over black Americans. And this is a very overt example where they're just saying, oh, you're an illegal, or even if you're not an illegal, even if you got over here legally, if our government giving each immigrant $9,000, we got a problem with that. See, y'all don't have no problem with that $9,000. Y'all not looking at that as getting a handout. Y'all taking that $9,000 and going on about your way. People come over here regurgitating these old stereotypes and spewing this old-fashioned racist venom towards black Americans. That's what we complaining about. It's like, who are these people? They've never even lived with us. We've listened to people in other countries who've never even been over here giving lectures on how degenerate we as black Americans are. Who was that? The Prime Minister of Ethiopia? We heard a couple of them over there giving lectures about how degenerate black Americans. Why are we on y'all's mind like that? That's abnormal. That's abnormal. You don't think about no other single ethnic group like that. All I'm saying is, y'all need to learn how to mind your business and how to figure out when something has nothing to do with you. I don't even understand how y'all got a problem doing that. I don't want to hear you telling me that we don't have nothing to complain about. I don't want to hear you telling me you ain't got nothing to tell me. Mind your business. And I'm primarily talking about reparations because I'm sick of hearing people who are not even black Americans. I'm sick of hearing people, period, who are not black American, giving their input on whether or not we should get reparations. That's none of your business. And anybody come out saying we don't deserve reparations, again, I don't want to hear from you. Nobody cares what you think we don't deserve. Nobody cares. But more importantly, mind your business. That is all.